How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Silica video. So, I wanted to hold off a little bit because I just had a strong inkling that we was going to have even further beta patches. So, if you was tuned in yesterday, I was actually live over on YouTube and we was playing on the latest patch, which was yesterday's patch. Now we have had a patch again today. Dram seems to be ramping up the patches to what I believe is probably going to be the release of area units. I can't say when, but I do believe we're close. We're super close to it. And as soon as area units releases into the live game, I will be going live for most of that week. Well, pretty much each and every day of that week, to be honest with you. And it'll be like the member-thon. We won't just be playing Silica. We'll be exploring other games as well over the course of the week. And we'll be doing some challenges and other things as well, playing with you guys over on Silica, playing other games, some party games as well, so you can jump in and join in for that one. Keep an eye on YouTube for the announcements and also the schedules for those streams. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into the patch notes. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. These are likely to change again. These are as of today, the 18th of October, so yeah, we'll see what the final patch notes are. Expect to see a final patch notes video. However, I kind of want to cover as much beta stuff as I can, because if I do one massive patch notes video, it's going to take me like a good hour or two just to show you everything that's changing. So I'd rather split it up into little videos, so it's less time consuming. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as of yesterday, we had anti-air rocket turrets, which are a buildable structure, very similar to the MG turrets and the heavy turret. It's just an anti-air rocket system. Added MG turrets to the research facility at Tier 1 and AA rocket turrets to the research facility at Tier 3. Added a weak point to the underbelly of the Goliath. Changed the health and armor values of the Wasp, Dragonfly, Firebug, Impaler, and the Goliath to bring them in line with the current balance. Air factory is no longer needed to build the heavy vehicle factory to be built. And also, the ultra heavy factory will no longer need the heavy vehicle factory to be built. And also, the heavy factory won't require the light factory to be built either. The shrimp extraction speed has been reduced. The shrimp cost has been increased. Infantry were permanently linked to what they stepped on, causing a plethora of issues. So if you joined me for Silica Sundays just past, we did experience this bug, and it was pretty funny. It was breaking the game in many ways possible, but now that has been fixed, and players are no longer teleporting to other sides of the maps, and yeah, appearing out of nowhere and linking to each other. That's all been fixed. Okay, so as of today, now I haven't actually gone in game and explored this myself today. Basically, this is all new to me. So, added a strong point on the Goliath's front legs. So, kind of like armor plating to the front of his legs, as he's got a weak point now under the belly. Added aircraft are slower to turn when using afterburner. So, I'm going to have to go and test this myself. I feel like aircraft were already quite slow as it was. So, I don't know how this change is going to affect the way the game plays out. But we shall see. Load on distance to alien air units. Alien air creatures. I think it's load on distance. It might be to do with how they look at a distance, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what LOD means. But please let me know in chat if it is if it's something different. UI indicators for stuck units in RTS, which is pretty good. That means if a unit is unable to move, it will tell you, which is pretty cool. I assume that's going to be for the harvesters and shrimps, but we'll see. Air factory elevator did not correctly operate at times. I've had that a few issues where I've stood on an elevator and it's just not done nothing. And I've also tried to call it from the top of the air factory and it just didn't come to me. So that's now been fixed, which is good. Idle harvester shrimp. Oh, okay, here we go. Idle harvester and shrimp icon appeared wrong on client. So, not entirely sure in regards to that. I know that there was a icon at the top of the left of the screen if a harvester was just doing nothing. But I haven't really noticed if it was wrong or not. It was probably something that's gone under the radar for quite a while. Air units could stop responding to orders if they went too high. Now they descend. Yeah, so if you flew an aircraft into the sky as a commander, and then went back into commander mode and ordered that air unit, it would no longer accept orders. So that's now been changed. So it will now descend and continue its last order path. Construction preview of the AA rocket was always white, so that's been fixed. That's now going to be in regards to other buildings. So yellow if it's if there's like an AI or a player in the way. Blue for okay, you can build here, and red you can't build there. So that's been changed. Increased health armor for the Goliath, increased rolling speed of the Goliath, gunship rockets to forward firing. So they used to fire down quite a bit, so we'll have to test that. Gunship minigun damage has been changed. Now I don't know if that's a nerf or if it's an increase, because I like the gunship personally myself. But we'll see how it fares now. I do like its 360-degree cannon, so we'll see. Gunship less maneuverable, but strafes better and slower. Okay, we'll have to test that. Fighter with the same thing, except for no strafes. It's not strafe and better. It's less maneuverable, but it's faster. Okay. Change, heavy armored car MG cannot aim down as much, and the hover tank's MG cannot aim down as much. Okay, so that's going to help with crabs boarding the tank. So they're going to be a bit more susceptible to being hit by crabs and such. Turret build time is now 80 seconds. Same with the heavy turret and same with the anti-air turret. So they're all down to 80 seconds. The greater spawning system no longer requires the lesser spawning system to be built. Same with the grand cyst no longer requiring greater cyst. And the colossal no longer requiring the grand cyst. Okay, so that is interesting. So it's just down to your omega level. Fair enough. Okay, so this one I'm not entirely sure, because I feel like the bomber is already a sore thumb when it comes to utilizing it. It kind of gets shredded because it's already quite slow, but we'll see. Reduced bomber health, reduced fighter health and armor. Bomber turn rate has also been reduced. The AA rocket turret less accurate but faster and less damaging. Okay, so I already felt like the AA rocket turret itself fired quite fast anyway. It was very accurate. I mean, I kind of said this to start with. It is an AI turret after all, so it's automatically going to be super duper accurate. But it's good as less accurate now and less damaging. But it fires faster. In forms of DPS, it might be stronger here. We'll have to see. Changed. The fighter rocket is less accurate but faster and less damaging. So the same applies to the fighter as well. The rocket itself was really good. It wasn't too overpowered in comparison to its very base rocket that I had originally. But now it's less damaging, but faster and less accurate. Okay, so we'll have to test it as well. And the last one is improve the gunship's rocket's appearance. So that is all the patch notes up until today for the beta branch. We are going to be quickly jumping in, so we're not going to save that because I literally just done it for the sake of it. And I've just updated Silica, so this is all going to be fresh to me. And we'll see how it goes. So here we go, guys. Now, I do apologise if I miss any of these small little patches in today's beta update, but there is a lot to go over. I'm going to be doing it inside of the not a hosted game, more of like a commander sandbox game. So we're going to quickly do that now. So we're going to just go to Rift Basin, MP_sandbox, and we're going to have a look. So some of these I won't be able to show you. If there's anything I need to build, for example, the AA turrets, you're just going to have to take my word for it. But if you look back on my live stream from yesterday, which would have been on Tuesday the 17th, you could see that the turrets were white when you go to build them. So that's no longer the case. It'll be in line with every other building in the game. So we are going to be spawning in the anti-air turret. So let's try and find out where you are, Mr. Turret. There you are. So we're going to set the team to solve for this one. And we're going to just build 2 of them. So we're going to build 2. And we're going to go and just grab some Centauri. We're going to just put a few gunships in. Okay, so they are less accurate. I feel like they're not firing as fast either, even though it said the fire rate was increased. That could be a typo. Let's have a look again quickly. Oh wait, these are Centauri. Hold on. Interesting. I mean, these are stationary gunships as well. with 5,000 HP, and they're not getting absolutely shredded. So this is a nice change. I'm liking it. The AA turrets are not as nasty now, but they are still a deterrent, which is what they're meant to be. Basically, they're meant to stop you know, players trying to bypass these turrets and go for it. Basically, they're kind of like yeah, just a way to deter any type of air push, but it's not so overpowered that it just stops them dead in their tracks. Which is a good change in that aspect. You know, it means players that are good at removability with aircraft are able to like try and dodge these. I will try and dodge them in a second. We're actually going to make a move and try and do this. So I'm going to just spawn in a few turrets, and we're going to see if I can dodge them with the gunship and then the fighter, and then we're going to have a look at the bomber as well. So we're going to just use 2 for now, and we're going to just spawn... Actually, no, this is going to be Sol, I believe, so it might not even shoot at me. We'll see. Yeah, it's not going to shoot at me. I need to spawn in Centauri rocket turrets. We'll do that now. Okay. So now we've got Centauri rocket turrets. I've built them a little bit overground, but that's fine. Right, okay. Let's have a look. See how it goes. Okay, so the turn radius of the gunship is very slow. It's not as fast as it was originally, and I'm able to dodge these rockets quite nicely. I will get connected eventually, but I'm able to, you know, barely missing me. I'm able to kind of dodge some of these, but I am, like, again, I'm being deterred from, like, pushing forward. I am able to get past them. Oh, the rockets. I like the look of the rockets as well. They're looking very good. And we're able to get past them, but again, we're still going to be trying to dodge them. And we're managing to get away from them, as such, with the gunship. I'm probably end up dying here now, though, because I'm flying in a straight line. But that's a nice change. I like the look of the rockets. Again, a good, you know, a pilot is going to be able to dodge these. Not so much the AI, but that's good. And I like how the rockets are firing as well. They're not so much random anymore, and they don't go down. Which is cool. Right, okay. Excuse me. Right, we're going to abandon that now and get it shot out of the sky. It's absolutely fine. We're going to test it with the fighter next. So the fighter is meant to be naturally faster, but less turn rate. And it does seem to be faster. However, it looks like, because it's a bigger footprint naturally, and a flatter vehicle, it's going to be more susceptible to being hit by these rockets. And you've got to maneuver quite quickly to get out of the way of these rockets. But again, I'm being connected more. So, again, another good deterrence. And the fighter is kind of designed for anti-air, as the gunship's more of a maneuverable scout vehicle. But yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Right, the last one is going to be the bomber. There's some changes to the bomber. Lower HP pool, naturally. Slower movement. Okay, so this is a good change in the form of anti-air is not going to be shredding bombers straight away. So bombers are going to just be able to get past despite taking damage. Which means bombers are just able to be used a bit more effectively now, which is good. That's what we like to see. Okay, so the AA turrets are now brought in line. And not just too OP and able to shred everything out the sky. Ideal. Right. We're going to quickly show you the research station. I might not... Actually, this might have to be a strategy game for this. Let's have a look quickly. Because we want to see it upgraded. And I don't think I can spawn it upgraded. Yeah, so it's not upgraded. Okay, so... right. Just to avoid me loading up strategy. MG emplacement here, MG emplacement there. Rocket turrets go on these 2 platforms. They are single turrets, so they're not like double, like the actual turret themselves. One of the rocket launchers has been removed, and they sit on each one, and they come at different tiers. You have to take my word for it. If I get a little bit of time, and if I remember, I will load up a quick strategy game and show you guys. But if you want to see it in action, you can look back on my stream from yesterday, and it will be there. Okay, so let's have a look at the health volume. The health of each individual flyer for the aliens. Let's have a look. I think they might be killing each other. No, they're not. We're good. Right, okay, so they were 600 originally. They're now brought down to 400. for both Wasp, Dragonfly. I believe the Firebug... Has the Firebug been... Yeah, it has been reduced, actually. I think it was 8,000 originally, down to 6,000. The Violet at 30. Colossus, I think, has always been 150,000. So, there's no change there. And I think the Filer's the same as well. So, it's literally just these three. Let's have a look. Impaler and Goliath is another one. So, Goliath and the Impaler. 70,000 for the Goliath. Impaler, 600. I believe the Impaler might be more. I do believe. Also, strong points on the front legs of the Goliath. Weak point underneath there. You currently see like those little, almost like pustules, like little growths. They are at the weak point on the Goliath's belly. Please don't kill me, aliens. Oh god. Faster roll. Oh no. Ah. Okay. Anyway. Poor Goliath. Oh god. Anything else that I need to show you guys in sandbox mode? Let's have a look. So we've had a look at the Fire's rockets. They are literally the AA rockets. We've had a look at the gunship and his rockets and his cannon as well. His minigun. The tanks cannot aim down as much with their machine gun. It's not really something I could show you. It's literally just going to be at close quarters, basically. The turn rate of the gunship, of the fighter and the bomber have been reduced. We saw that when we was flying the units around. Oh yeah, right. Okay, we're gonna have to go into strategy. Fair enough. Right. So map. Wait, cheats first. Cheats are on. Map. Rift Basin. MP_strategy. Right. So there are a few things I need to show you guys on strategy mode. So I do apologize. Basically, it will be like the UI for idle harvesters. Again, the research station. I could turn on cheats for this, so I can show you it quite quickly anyway, so you guys are not waiting around for me to like do a game. But yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Don't worry, guys. I've got you. So we're actually going to do human v alien because I can switch between both teams then. Ideal. So we are going to go resources. Wait, cheats first, and then resources. 9999. And then we're going to just hit build. Now, the aliens are automatically going to start building quickly, so we've got to be careful. We're just going to get a refinery out. We don't need to really be concerned about where we're building. Right, so. Research facility. Let's get the first building up so I can show you guys. There we go. Right. So this is the level 1 research center. No discernible defenses. Mark 1. There's an MG right there. MG right there. Oh, excuse me. MG right here, and MG right there, MG there, and MG there. So there are some defenses to start with, and these are just mainly anti-infantry. They do a little bit of damage to vehicles naturally, but that's what that is. Mark 2. No discernible change. Everything remains the same. Mark 3. Here we go. So this is where we get the AA turrets. So as you can see, a singular rocket turret there, and a singular rocket turret here as well. Mark 4. Again, no change. So that is the defenses now on the research facility. It does give the research facility a bit more meaty to it, so it's no longer just an easy target to pick off, especially at close range. Okay, next, as you can see here, I've not built any factories apart from the barracks, and we have unlocked everything. So none of the factories require a factory previously to be built nowadays. So the light factory can be built on its own. The heavy factory can be built on its own. Air factory on its own as well. And the ultra heavy vehicle factory as well on its own. There we go. The anti-air turret. There you go. Blue, red, yellow if I do it on top of a unit. There you go. It's not going to let me do it, is it? There we go. Yellow. You can see the yellow hue there. To show I'm building on top of a player or a infantryman. But yeah. They take 80 seconds each to build. You can see by the timer down here. And there we go. Right. Let's have a look here. Oh yes, we're going to investigate the elevator on top of the air factory. Where'd I put the air factory? Right here. Right, okay. What we can do, actually, is build you, and we'll just run there quickly. So guys, you have to let me know in the chat when you think the air units are going to release and what you're looking forward to mostly. I know that we're getting a lot of updates just very quickly within the last week or so. Things are getting very hectic, but I believe we're almost there. I do believe we're almost there. So, yeah. Okay, let's have a look at the elevator. So this jankiness, the little bit of jankiness is normal. It was very, very janky, so it's been improved on since then. The elevator seems to be moving nice and good. We'll wait for it to go back down and we'll try and call it back up. Here we go. Okay, wait for it to finish going down first. Oh, straight back up. Lovely. That's what we like to see. There we go. So it's back already. Cool. Right, anything else for the humans? Anything? No. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the alien now. So over to the alien faction. Again, we're going to just give resources. I've just noticed a crab cannot move. Let's have a look. Why can this crab not move? Having issues here on this cliff by the looks of things. So we're going to just issue a move order and that will get rid of that. So there you go. So any issues will be appearing up the top left hand of the screen with any of the units attempting to move around and doing things. So that's a good thing to see. Now we're going to investigate also. Okay, there's a quantum cortex here already. The build cycle of each building for the aliens now. So again, there's no prerequisite to unlock different spawning systems. So here's the lesser, here's the greater, here's the grand, and the last one, the colossal, which is a big building. So go get them somewhere. There we go. So there we go. Just in line with the humans as well, they don't require there is no requirement to unlock these buildings, so you don't have to go through a less assist to a great assist to a grand assist. Now you can kind of like want to build what you want to build. So if you don't want to get the great assist and you just want to go straight for the grand assist for the Goliath, or if you want to go for the Colossus and the Defiler, then you don't have to go for these. You can just go straight for this one. Unless I've been told a shrimp cannot move, and that's because he's stuck in a crevice in the cliff. As you can see here, he's a bit stuck. There we go. Sort him out. Let's have a look at that extraction speed while we're here. Oh yes, they're taking a lot longer to extract, which is cool. We're going to quickly have a look as well at the cost of the shrimp. 160. So quite a bit more. Quite a bit. I think they were 50 originally, right? They might not have been 50. It might have been 100. I'd have to double check, but they have gone up in price. 30-second build speed as well. Right, anything else for the aliens? Anything at all? No, I think we've covered everything for today. So guys, if you want to stick around, I will be live over the next few days. So most likely tomorrow, which will be Thursday, I will be live again. So definitely keep an eye out. We'll be going live on YouTube. We'll be playing on the beta servers for this patch, or if there's a newer patch, then we'll be on that one as well. And I will see you guys then. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and leave that cheeky little subscription. Remember though, when air units are out, the memberthon commences. We'll be live over the course of a week to 2 weeks, constantly playing Silica and amongst other games as well. Jump on in, join in on the fun. Yeah, without further ado guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.